Hey guys, something I wanted to talk about, and I don't know, I don't feel I have the same definition as of rape as you guys have. And I think there is a distinction between the two. Um, but what I really wanted to talk about was something that happened with my ex-wife. And it's just, it came to mind. It was nothing at the time. But now it comes to mind, and it's like, what the hell are you people talking about? Let me tell you. Me and my ex-wife were making love, because Pam and I always freaking love sex. I don't know what else. We argued about everything else. But me and her agreed on one thing. We liked each other that way. It was a freaking circus. Me and Pam loved our sex. It's true, we had a good physical relationship. And it's like, there was this one night, and we were getting a little wild, and she had this headboard, and the railing was soft. It was a wood headboard, and the railings were soft. But what I didn't notice was that the under part was cut wood, but it was a little sharp. It wasn't so sharp you could cut your finger on it. It was wood, but it was that kind of sharp where you could rub your hand across it and it would hurt you. And we were being acrobatic, I guess you could say for the word. Well, the point was, I had her legs up on my shoulders, and we were doing basically missionary, or whatever position you would call that. It was regular intercourse, not backdoor or anything. And the thing was that I got this bright idea to put her feet under the headboard. And it worked great, but then I noticed something was wrong. And it's like, I was almost there, and she said, my feet hurt, or something. I don't know what. And it was like, I was in a haze or something. Or, I was thinking about what was happening. So I tried to pull her feet out. I think I did pull her feet out. But the thing was, I fell on her knees later on, and it was like, oh, geez, And I cuddled her and stuff, and I was really sorry. But at the time, I finished. I was almost there anyway, so, but does that make me rapey now? Am I a raper because of that? Bullshit. According to your people's definition, and the definition you want to teach other people, I would be a villain. Now, what if she had that in her head? My life would have been ruined. Well, it went south with her anyway, but it would have been more ruined. I would have been in jail. All this shit because something got in her head. Some political bullshit. My life would have been ruined. Her life would have been adversely affected. But yet, when it was just a thing, all of a sudden, wow, it wasn't anything. I was sweet to her. I apologized because I really was concerned for my partner. By the way, people are saying partner now when they're not talking about a gay person, and that's weird. People are starting to generally use the term partner, even for heterosexual relationships. What the hell is that? But that's the side point. So, um, I don't want to just come off and say, oh, there's no merit to anything you're saying. You're just blowing wind because it's all political leftist bullshit. But really, it's for the most part political leftist bullshit. Don't you think about what you're doing or how you're affecting people or anything other than freaking your leftist ideals? I mean, there is a biological imperative. When you're having sex, the man wants to finish. And it's not often a failing when nature takes over. Just like it's not a failing when a woman decides the next day, oh, I didn't want that. But to put political ideas in her head, instead of just making it like something that's a female dynamic processes and gets over, or, has a hard time getting over, all of a sudden it's like, oh, what happened was completely wrong. And I have advocacy and voice now to represent me. What the hell? I don't know. I don't agree with you. I don't think what I did was wrong. I don't think what a lot of guys do are wrong. Now, what some guys do are really wrong and shit. But sometimes what guys do that are shit is not always rape or wrong. It's just messed up. Which is also kind of wrong. But there's different kinds of wrong. And there is a damn distinction to be made. And I think that's the point. You people aren't making distinctions. You ask us, oh, accept moderate Islam. Oh, accept different degrees of feminism. Oh, accept that there's moderate religious people. Oh, accept all these relativistic things. But you can't accept a relativistic thing when it's not in your favor. What is that? What is that? That's garbage. That's what that is. Sure, it's splitting fine lines. But I can't see how in life, when everything is so indeterminate, and like you say, everything is a subjective value, that there can't be subjective values in progressive ideals. Because there's more than progressive ideals out there. And that doesn't mean that if it's not left, it's not right. Sometimes right is right. And that's something you should have to deal with. I don't know how to end this video. Simply to say that I think it's case-by-case basis. And it should really be dealt with as such. And not as policy. Especially by people who have some kind of advocacy or political grudge. It's just not right. Could have ruined my life, and it's probably ruining a lot of people's lives right now, men and women. And I think it's hurting more than it helps. So there's that, too, to consider in this rape fest going on through YouTube right now. Gee, man, enough already. Bye. Talk to you next time.